about the various methods of data collection, but I'm not seeing some members. I can see you are very few. Where are the rest? The person. Where are the others? They're from home, okay? And so let me know those who are present and those who are not in. Jerry, Mary Jerry, Esther, Chavez, Jennifer, Christopher, not present. Okay, so how many of you have ever been involved in data collection or seen the instruments that are used in data collection?
Me.
Yes.
We use like things like observation, interviews, and questionnaires.
Okay, thank you. Last week we were looking at sampling techniques, and we said that in sampling, after sampling, then we go to the field. So today we are going to prepare those instruments that we are going to use in collecting the data. And in data collection, we have three main methods. One, we have the primary methods. Then number two, we have the secondary methods of data collection. Now, primary methods of data collection is whereby you are going to do data collection in the field. It is the first-hand information that you get when you go to the field. And then the second method of data collection, we have the secondary methods of data collection. When we say secondary, it means we are not getting it from the original source or first-hand information. So this information, we are getting it in various places. For example, when you go to the library, you read some books, and if somebody gives you the information of what he or she collected from the field, then that one is regarded as secondary method of data collection. Now, what are the advantages of collecting the data using these two methods? We have the primary and the secondary. We are going to start with the primary method of data collection. Primary. When we say primary, it means we are doing it by ourselves. We are going to the field and collect the data. So let's look at the advantages. One is that when you go to the field, then you get what we call first-hand information. This is the information that you have seen, you have not received from someone else. Then you are getting the correct information. Correct information. And then number two is that another advantage of primary method of data collection is that you get to interact with the environment. Interact with the environment. And then finally, it is very easy to analyze because it's something that you have done it by yourself, you have the information, then analyzing it is so easy to analyze. Then, now, when we see the disadvantages, because everything that has an advantage also has a disadvantage. When we look at the disadvantages, one, since you need to go to the field, then it means is expensive because you have to move on the software to travel with the software. Another issue is about the time. You will have to spend more time in collecting the data. Time consuming. Time consuming method. That is the primary. Now let's look at the secondary method of data collection. In secondary, we are saying we are getting the information. We are getting the information from various other sources, not from the real source. This is the secondary. Then it means in secondary class, you will get the information using the books, textbooks, videos. The advantage is that it saves on time, it also utilizes the resources. Disadvantage is that you might not get the reliable information unless you test it several times. Another disadvantage is that the information you are getting might not be valid and reliable. Then now, what are some of the steps that we have to follow in collecting the data? Steps to be followed in collecting data. And I want you to give your notes, then you give me the steps that you need to follow. You have to, everyone to sit with his or her friend. You have to be in groups, be with your friends. Okay, now after discussing, time is steps that you follow to carry out this collection. Number one, okay, identify the location. You identify the location. Number two, identify the location. Number two, you look at the instruments that you need to use. When you go to the primary, then it means you need to use the questionnaires, the interviews, and also the observation. So the tools to be used. Now, tools to be used. So there, I want to get some feedback from you on areas that you do not understand. Carol, which areas do you want me to put more emphasis on? And because of time, I want you to write note it down those areas that you want me to repeat so that we can do it next time. And I want to give you an assignment. Assignment. So you are going to do an assignment on the instruments that are used in data collection. That is on primary methods of data collection and secondary methods of data collection. It will carry 30 marks, and this one will be your first assignment for this semester. I'll be collecting them on 7th of November 2025 during our class review. Thank you so much. I want to wish you a blessed week. See you next time.